Today I want to talk about selling your products to museum stores. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about museum stores is because I love coming up with new, interesting ways for people to make money with their products. That's what I do. That's my whole business. If you have a new product or an interesting product and you're trying to make money at it, I'm going to think about every single possible way to support you in that process. And some of it relates on you going after markets that maybe your competitors are not going after. And for instance, the museum store market is something that probably a lot of your competitors are not even thinking about. And so I love talking about this stuff. And so I'm going to talk quickly about the museum store market and things to think about in that space. And then ultimately, if you want to learn more about that, you can learn how to actually sell to these stores through my Retail MBA program. So anyways, let's talk about selling to museum stores. The reason why I mention museum stores is because there is a museum probably in every city, county, state, all across the country, all across the world. And there's probably hundreds of thousands or more of these museums everywhere. And the thing about museums is that usually most of them have retail stores within those museums. So they're museum stores within the actual museum itself. Why do they have those there? Because people are walking a museum, they want to buy things, and they buy, and actually the museum stores make a lot of money for the museums, and so it's definitely a big business for them. And so what these museum stores are really looking for are either products that are related to the topic that they're discussing at that museum, or they're looking for gift items or new and unique, interesting items and so forth. And let's talk about that. So for instance, when you're dealing with museum stores, there are different types of museums out there, right? There are museums that are supporting kids. There's museums that focus on technology. There's museums that focus on certain ethnicities or astronomy or whatever it is for that particular museum. Most of the time, again, they have actual retail stores there. And so the thing to think about it is you can actually reach out to, if you have an interesting, cool gift item, museum stores could be awesome for you because they love cool, interesting new gifts. If you want to watch the entire training on this subject, you only watched a short, just click on related videos. Scroll down, you will see that it is an entire training on this particular topic. These shorts are just catalogs of our systems, processes, and trainings. If you want to learn more about what we do, just go to retailmba.com. Thanks so much, Karen Waksman, Retail MBA.